This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 223 pounds, Brian Pillman Jr.
Well, Taz, we got our first look at Brian Pillman Jr. in singles competition last week here on AEW Dark. He looked impressive, showed that he is a great athlete, a tremendous second-generation wrestler, but gonna have his work cut out for him against the Machine.
Oh yeah, that's that's for sure, man.
And his opponent, from Chico, California, weighing 278 pounds, the Machine, Brian Cage.
I'm a little perplexed that our great ring announcer, Justin Roberts, did not mention that beautiful belt, that championship around the waist of Cage.
Taz, it's not an official title, it's an outlaw title.
Listen, you can say outlaw, you can say renegade, you can say whatever you want. He's the FTW champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, this will be for the FTW Championship.
That's right, exactly. See, Cage.
And ladies and gentlemen, the current FTW champion, the Machine, Brian Cage.
Well done, Justin Roberts. See, Cage has a way to explain himself to people that they understand and they listen to him. And it's accurate information. That is the FTW Championship, a championship that I created decades ago, as you know. I understand that it's not recognized by any promotion, but like I've said, wrestling fans worldwide, they recognize how vital and important that championship is, because the baddest son of a bitch on the planet is the FTW champion, and that's the Machine, Brian Cage.
Clubbing shots in the corner there by Brian Cage. Short arm clothesline avoided by Pillman Jr. Thrust kick to the jaw of Cage. Roundhouse kick.
You got Cage rock. You got to do more than that, Pillman. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Send him flying, baby. There
Release German suplex, dumping Brian Pillman Jr. on the back of his head.
You cannot explain the power, the athleticism, the quickness of the Machine, Brian Cage, the FTW champion. It's kind of crazy that I'm saying those words again. It's wild for me, but it's apropos for the Machine.
Cage has Pillman up looking for a powerbomb, but Pillman grabbing onto the ropes, clutching on for dear life. Plants a right hand. Oh! A kick to the jaw.
Come on, Cage. Come on, Cage.
Pillman hits the ropes. Oh, diving drop kicks through the ropes. Brian Pillman Jr.
I'm a little surprised at this.
Went for that cannonball senton, but Cage caught him in midair and dropped it with a suplex.
The power. The power. Who better? You heard Cage. Who better than Cage? Nobody. That's who.
Brian Cage, of course, will challenge AEW World Champion Jon Moxley for that title tomorrow night at Fight for the Fallen live on TNT at 8/7 Central. Oh!
Look at that buckle bomb or post bomb, whatever the hell you want to call it. And at Fight for the Fallen against that coward, the AEW champion Mox, he's finally gonna have the.
Because you're not here, Moxley.
He's gonna finally have the balls to show up to work, I guess, and he's gonna lose his belt. And Brian Cage will be two-belt Brian, FTW Championship and AEW Championship. I'm all fired up now.
Taz, it's going to go down tomorrow night. I question your characterization of Jon Moxley in his absence here from AEW. It was out of precaution for the entire crew as Brian Cage bringing Pillman in the hard way.
Well, this thing, I think Brian Cage is probably done playing games with young Mr. Pillman Jr. Drill Claw City, my friends.
Got him up and plants him on the crown of his head. Cage covers 1, 2, 3.
The winner of this match, and still FTW champion, the Machine, Brian Cage.
You're damn right. Nice try. So now, as the FTW champion, Cage is 2-0. Because we had, the first match was basically, Moxley not showing up, so he forfeited.
There was no first match.
He just didn't show up. So now, Pillman Jr. gets beat, and he's getting beat up more right here. Because Cage is losing his mind. I probably should go out there and stop him, but I'll just sit and enjoy it.
Brian Cage sending a message to AEW World Champion Jon Moxley. It will be Cage and Moxley tomorrow night at Fight for the Fallen.
Baddest son of a bitch in the business, Moxley. That's not you. That's me. Who better? Nobody.
That's it. That's an FTW attitude. Hence why the Machine is the FTW champion. And Moxley, your ass is in trouble. Fight for the Fallen. That AEW title is going around the ripped waist of the Machine, Brian Cage.